Subscribe for the very latest.
So, listen. Let's get into this young lady here, because she has the internet on fire right now.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
And if you don't know, her name is Normani. Now, if you're like me, I didn't know who Normani was at first. Now, here's the thing. My wife says that I say this every time she comes out with a song.
What's that?
Because she said she the last song she came out with, she asked me, did I heard it? And I was like, no. She was like, you don't remember the girl? She was on X Factor. And you know what I wanted to say to her? Do I look like I watch X Factor?
Yeah, you do.
Not on my radar. I wanted to give her like the you know how the Migos, they asked Offset, no, it's Takeoff, why they left you off Bad and Bougie. He said, do I look like I got left off Bad and Bougie? I don't watch no X Factor. But if you're like me and you don't know who Normani is, we'll introduce you to her. All right? So, here's Normani.
What's up? I'm Normani Hamilton. I'm 14 years old. I currently live in Houston, Texas, but I was raised in the city known for its jazz, rhythm, and blues. Oh yeah, growing up in New Orleans, you can't help but love the sound of music. And that's how I started performing at the age of 3. I would like to sing a song for you titled I'm Going Down by one of my favorite artists, Mary J. Blige. Here we go. Time on my hands since you've been away, boy. I ain't got no plans. No, 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 no.
Cute, right?
Yes.
So cute, man.
Yes. Acapella.
Yeah, she was. That was her interview to get on the X Factor, and she was in the group called Fifth Harmony, which, ironically, got booted off X Factor. Then they went ahead and did an X Factor boot camp, I think it's called. Then they got booted off that. Right?
It wasn't meant to be for her to be on X Factor.
Right. So the host, Simon Cowell and L.A. Reid decided to put them in a group and keep them as a group and sign them to the label. Right? And I think I got a picture of them if you want to know what they look like. Yeah, that's them right there.
Wow.
That was when they first got started. They were real young. That was when they first got started. Yeah.
Yep, when they first got started.
How old is she right there?
She's about, I want to say, if I had to guess, she's probably about like 16, 17.
Wow.
When she came in. So, yeah, I mean, you know, she was a real cute girl, man. Real cute girl. But let's look at her now. Tell you one thing, she ain't 17 no more.
No, she's not.
She ain't 17. This ain't Fifth Harmony anymore. I tell you that much.
That's First Harmony.
This ain't Fifth Harmony anymore.
That's First Harmony right there.
This is definitely something different.
So she did that.
Yeah, she did that. She did that. Aaliyah sample.
Talk to me. Walk. What is your thoughts, bro? What do you like about this video, bro? What is the video? Do you like the song? Talk to me, bro. What you thinking? And I cannot hear you because you're muted, brother. I'm sure you were saying something really, really spicy. I'm just saying.
No, I think she did a good job. I think she did what she do. I feel like there's a clique of these new artists that are coming out. Like, you gotta. My fault, y'all.
Oh yeah, definitely about the rain coming.
But I feel like, you know, the choreography was mad dope. I feel like it was, you know, pretty original from what I seen. I feel like she can sing. I feel like she showed what she can do. As far as like the whole Aaliyah thing. Like, oh, my fault. We're not talking about that. All right.
I'm talking about that right now.
But overall, I feel like the message was very clear. You try and talk about getting freaky. That's what it was about. Like,
right.
That's what it was, and that's what she did. So I feel like she did that very well.
Got you.
I got a one comment for Jasmine though. So you remember we was talking about the Grammys and we was talking about the whole scissor thing?
You sure were.
Do you have an issue with the scissor thing on this video?
No, I don't, because it's a video. It's not on stage at an award show where little kids could watch.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure plenty of these little kids on seeing this video.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
They're well versed in tablets and internets and gadgets and all that stuff. They found that video.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I ain't got no issue with it. I just wanted
artistry. That was artistry. That was choreography.
Oh,
course it was. Yes.
It was artistry on the Grammys.
It looked like that wasn't no artistry. It wasn't even no choreography in that performance.
All right, since you clearly this is your video of the year.
No, you know what it is? No, because I like Normani. Before this song, she had a song called Motivation where she was dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate Normani because the videos that I've seen that she's done and the music that she's come out with, she has actual choreography. And I feel like that's missing from music, especially music videos. She puts out music videos. And they actually have a storyline. They actually, like, it flows. And I appreciate that. Now, while this song is very racy and graphic and very sexual and sensual, I feel like with that, like, you see that she's grown. And she also did choreography, and it's an actual video. There's no videos. There's no dancing. Like, I miss when we had, like, Sierra, Janet Jackson, like, when there was actually dancing that took place. She actually has, like, boom, cat, 1, 2, 1, 2, like this, hit, boom. Like, that's the difference. So that's one of the reasons why I get excited when Normani comes out with the video. Me personally, when I saw this, like when I first saw the promo for the single, and it was her and Cardi B laying naked next to each other, I was just like, oh, okay, let's see what this is about to be about. Because I'm just like, I don't know how I feel. And so I gave it a chance, and I was like, okay, Normani, I'm feeling this. I actually like it. And there was a lot of people who I spoke to, and they was like, oh, I don't like it because Cardi B is on there. And I'm like, we can't. Everybody talks about, oh, there's no artistry, there's no choreography, there's no this girl has literally came out with a song where there was no nudity. She was just very, I'm gonna break you off and be your motivation. That was it. It was very friendly. It was PG-13. She did a dance scene where she had like a little bustier on in a skirt, and she danced. She did a little booty shake, but that was it. She danced. Wasn't nobody giving it that much love. So now she's giving us what she needs to be charted, and you still about to like, now she did Cardi B, so I ain't gonna like, what do you want? Like, I feel like she did a good job. I feel like it was as tasty as it could be, but while still being relevant and current, because unfortunately this is what you have to do in order to trend. Ever since it came out, I think the first day it came out, it was #1 on Apple iTunes. Like, so this is obviously what the people want. And then
sex sells.
Right, unfortunately, sex sells. So when she does it with the clothes on, the people who complaining about her being with Cardi B, they still not watching it. So now what? So what's she supposed to do? Personally, I love it. It's on my phone right now and I listen to it every day. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm trying to learn that choreography.
Quick question. Is Up still on your playlist on your phone?
I do listen to it when I work out. I'm not gonna lie about it.
It's funny that you were so adamant about that, and it was Cardi B on there, and then we finally listened to it.
I kind of got like a little love-hate relationship for Cardi B. I ain't even gonna lie, but that's another story. We talking about Normani, but yeah.
Tay, talk to me. What you think
I am one of those people. I'm still on my R&B from back in the day. But I'm very proud of Normani because the first clip you showed just showed the beginning and how much she has come. I mean, she's come from such a long way. Because I was like, why are you showing this girl on this clip? Like, don't do her like that. I just was like, but that just shows you her growth. The choreography, the costumes, the concept, the fact, even with Cardi B on there, Cardi B took it to the climax. She was very tastefully sexy. I mean, she's beautiful, beautiful skin. I mean, the whole video, and she looks natural. Like, she has a natural body. She's not overly made up. Her choreography was on spot. Not to mention, like, she had a video just showing the choreography and teaching people how to do it. I mean, she has come a long, long way. So even with Cardi B on this song, like, it's so catchy, it's so suave, it's so sexy, and she deserves this moment because coming from Fifth Harmony and that just shows you that you just never know what God has for you. Despite the sexuality of the song, despite that, like Jay said, I miss songs that were about sex, but they were so minus Cardi B's part, because that lady said watermelon through a straw.
Honey, did you hear that? Listen, I could probably talk watermelon through the straw. I said, wait, what? I said, who?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody caught that. Every man caught
that. Raised the eyebrow like, bird?
Every man caught that.
But you expect that from Cardi B.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wish people would, from the moment, even when she was on the show on MTV or VH1, even when she was on the franchise, like, Cardi B has always been out there risque. She's never hid who she was. I wish people would get used to her like this.
Before she hit TV.
Yeah.
That's who she is in life. This woman on her second baby, like, she could suck a watermelon through a straw. Okay, period.
Shout out to Offset.
Bye. I'm done.
We can go to another level with that one. But listen, I'm proud of Normani. I just want her to exceed and excel and continue to keep her eye on the prize, because she has a level to be. I'm not saying she the next nobody. She has a level to be Normani, a household name. Right. Mm-hmm. I mean, her choreography, I don't like to compare her to anybody. Like, even with, people always want to compare a great dancer, great singer to Aaliyah. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, even though people have been speaking about the correlation and all that, I'm not going to get on that until you're ready. But people have been speaking about the correlation. I just want her to be in her own right. Like, nobody compares Cardi B to anybody. Mm-hmm. Stop comparing good singer, good dancer to other people. Let her be Normani. And I loved it. I mean, even when Walt talked about the scissoring, I had to do this. I don't know why.
Choreography part.
It was her productive team. If you notice, the scissoring was her with herself.
Right.
So it was not her and another person. It was imagery. It was basically like,
But did you see how they did the split screen? Like, she was walking up to the mirror, turned her back, and then they broke this way, and it was the two of them dancing, doing the same choreography, just back to back. That right there is artistry. It's the difference between artistry and imagery and soft porn. And I feel like that's the line that people toe and don't understand. Like, bro, like, when I first watched the video, I said, wait, was that the mirror? Or did she, like, if you don't pay attention real quick, it just, like, shifts very quickly. Like,
because Normani was also, to give her props, and Normani was also in WAP. And even in WAP, she wasn't as risque as everybody else.
Yes, well, she was in WAP.
What's up, WAP?
She only danced.
No, I want to make it clear. I ain't got no issues with Normani. I think the woman is talented. All I'm saying is there's some people on this that's a bit two-faced with it.
I will never ever say. Listen to. Okay, here are the lyrics from Normani's Wild Side. We can't just keep talking about it. We think too often about it. We can't just be cautious about it. I want to get wild. Take me for a ride, boy. Show me your wild side, boy. No, it's been a while, boy. I want to get wild, boy. Did you hear anything about my vagina is wet, boy? Did you hear anything about I'm going to suck you off, boy? Your penis is big, boy. Put it in my this, boy, this, that, boy. No.
I mean, Cardi did say a couple racy things. And
we're not talking about Cardi because she has a version. She has a version without Cardi B, though. So if you take Cardi B away, Normani is still remaining suggestive with it.
But the thing is, you doing what she said not to do. Well, I should go like this, but she said not to do. You comparing. As far as like the way that she rock her lyrics, you can tell like she a smooth chick. Mm-hmm. Like she not gonna just be out there like do all that, just put it in your face. But Megan and Cardi, they got some hood to them. So I'm saying, as far as like how they put their stuff and how they rap. You can't be saying like just because they did the scissors and they was doing what they was doing and saying that softcore porn ain't no artistry in that, and say that this is just complete beautiful.
I'm saying it's artistry.
Wall has a point. Wall has
I see artistry, and I'm sorry, and Normani still leaves something. It's suggestive. And it leaves something to imagination.
The Jazz, is there anything about booty crack on there, though? Anything about booty crack on there?
No, it's not
booty crack. Boy, I cannot wait to Trim do the remix of that one, boy.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all. But that's not what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
But I want to hear Trim. I want to hear what Trim got to say about it, man. What you got, dog?
Oh, the artistry. Her as an artist, man. Yeah, I highly respect her, man. She's definitely got talent and skills and everything, and I can see that. I definitely respect her as an artist, and she's a beautiful woman. She's very beautiful. But definitely coming into this and displaying her art and her creativity. And like Jazz said, it's good to find that, you know, somebody is putting choreography into these videos and actually putting time to develop them and make it be a visual that we can both enjoy and just listen to. So I like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first time seeing the video, Trey?
No.
Okay, got you.
My
All
first.
Right. Your first time?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would say that Normani. Really, I really respect that her dancing. Like it's top tier. It's top notch. Like if what I noticed, because I'm watching her moves, right? Every step meant something. Like every move.
It went with the lyrics.
It went with the lyrics. Like it was precise. It was, man, like everything was Aaliyah, Sierra, Usher, Janet. She's all of them. Like plus her. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not comparing them. But I love the fact that you can tell she's cut from the same cloth that they're cut from, which is a long lineage of James Brown, Michael Jackson, like all of these people. Because you got to borrow from somewhere. You got to borrow from somewhere.
I forget.
Right.
I think there's one thing that we're missing that we failed to acknowledge on this. Also, we also love for do. So
yeah. I said okay.
I'm getting that on the ringtone, by the way.
And that's the part that's like, you know, the mastery of being able to have voice control.
Yeah.
Being
Right.
able to sing.
Right.
The ability and be able to dance.
Talk that talk, Tay. Tell them you know how I go.
I don't know how to
I go.
So
You know how that saying go.
when I see her being three of a kind, a charm, you know what I'm saying? To be able to do those things, it's like give her due. I'm not saying you will compare her, but people love to see when they see somebody of that, because there's a million people in this world that can do the same exact thing that have not been noticed.
Right,
Okay?
right.
Look how long it took her to come from that.
That's a fact.
This
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? To finally get her recognition. So I hate to say, you know, she may have been inspired by these people, but I don't know anybody like her that has that same persistence and has continued to get better and better. And I also love the support from other women.
Yeah.
We might not look at as like being in that same lineage, you know, because regardless of how you think about it, Cardi B is always going to be
right
to somebody, somewhere, some kind of way, just by her. She don't have to put out no more music for the rest of her life. WAP is a household name. They have TikToks. They're everywhere. I saw them talk about WAP on Housewives.
Wow.
Girl, they were talking out on Family Karma. That's this Indian show I watch on Bravo. Like, they were talking about WAP. I was like...
You can take that from her all you want to. This song is going to make somebody's kid. Even though it's not, like they say, it's suggested.
Hey, she gonna walk up to the guy and be like, "Hey, you ready to do?" That's how.
I'm ready to pull up on you. You know what? You ready to put up on me?
Listen, I'm tired of talking about it. We've been talking about it.
We've been texting. We've been FaceTiming. What's up?
What's good?
Right.
Like, come on.
What would you say? I mean, what's good?
What's good?
I just need people to stop putting every time you. I think we have grown from 2020. There is no box. There is no box. Stop putting people in boxes because they're always going to exceed up. Like, even though Sierra don't make much music anymore, Sierra will always be, to me, one of the best dancers in the game. Normani is tapping on that door.
I feel like she's actually a performer, and I feel like Normani is. I have never seen her live, like, perform just by herself. No, I'm lying. I did. She performed at MTV Awards. She performed that song "Motivation," and I think she did very well. So she herself is also a performer. So I can appreciate performing because we don't have that many of them anymore.
Nah, and I'm gonna say this too. There's a few other things that was in my head while I'm watching this young lady. I commend her for getting with a director that was going to take her project, like that song, seriously, because the director, whoever directed this video, it was on point, right? And so remember this. This is because I'm kind of like looking behind. I'm a fan of the person first before anything. Remember this. Remember what I said earlier about her being in Fifth Harmony, starting on X Factor, right? She got booted off the X Factor. She got booted off the spin-off of the X Factor. Then the group breaks up. Then she comes with her own solo stuff. It does well, but she's not where she want to be. Then she came back and she did it again. And that is I'm a fan of that. The fact that she was consistent. She understands that she believed in herself. The fact that she knew that she was talented enough to break through. Now, here's the sad part. She had to get naked for y'all to realize that she was talented.
Facts. And that's unfortunately what we live in today. Like, unless you are naked and unless you are scissoring something, whether it's yourself or somebody else, nobody is gonna acknowledge that. And then you have to understand, like, I had a friend who said that she would not watch it. She said she was not going to watch the video. She said she was not going to listen to the song, all because Cardi B was a part of the project.
Wow.
She said, I'm not going to watch it. She was like, because Cardi's there, she's doing too much, and I feel like she's starting to fall into that. And I was like, I get it. I hear you, right? But this other song that she did where there was no Cardi B, where she was dressed and she had on long pants and J's and was literally showing her, or like, I really want people to go and look at this video, Motivation. The most revealing that she had was, it was like a bustier and a skirt that tied at the waist. And she had on some J's. That was the most revealing part of it. It was good. It was a single and it was a hit, but it wasn't like it was like Wild Side was. So unfortunately, that's what they have to do. So and then unfortunately, my friend who's like, oh, well, I'm not gonna watch because Cardi B's a part of it, and Normani's conforming and she's becoming that person. There's a small group of people who feel like, oh, you shouldn't have to show your body to sell. But there's an even bigger group of people who want you to show your body in order to sell records. So if you feel torn as an artist to be like, well, do I do this over here and not make any money, not be scheduled for anything, nobody's calling me, and I'm not getting out my talent, or do I go over here where I know I'm gonna hit mainstream? That song Wild Side hit #1 in a day.
With a bullet.
A day.
You have to contribute, unfortunately, and I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
You have to contribute some of that. It hit at #1 to Cardi B.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. No.
She just came out with being pregnant. I mean, literally, she just, so that all of that catapulted into something much bigger. Mm-hmm. That her name was already on the billboards. Her name was like, you have to contribute that. But unfortunately, back to Jay's original point with sex sales, if you're not showing it, you're talking about it. Lil' Kim, like she literally, Lil' Kim don't show her whole body no more.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on. She don't show her whole body. Like, she's older now.
Yeah.
So she doesn't show her whole body. But if she get up there and start singing them old lyrics, we bopping. Like, it's still the same thing. Cardi B could be fully clothed. Like, she up there pregnant, and which was, I didn't like,
it was just weird.
Listen, one thing we do know is Cardi B love getting naked. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, up there.
Oh, she is like always, and it's crazy because when I saw the video, I was like, wait, so was she? Did they do this when she was naked or what? And then the crazy part about it is like, if you actually go to Normani's page, like when they were doing like photos from that photo shoot, she wasn't naked. Like she literally had a bra on that was the same complexion of her skin.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I mean, like,
she was naked. She was naked.
I'm sure she was.
But, that was the same complexion.
But,
I mean, she was. She was naked, whether she had on a clear or not.
but
you have to play the game like it's a part of the game.